Happy Sunday, guys. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. I hope that you all had a great weekend. So today is Sunday the 31st, May 31st, last day in May. So that's pretty crazy. May went by very, very fast. Yeah, super fast. It just flies by just like that, doesn't it? I'm trying to find the weather today. My phone's being goofy. Weather. Nope, that's the wrong one. Sometimes it is the operator as well. So today it is 75 in Greenville. It's kind of a little cloudy. The sun's been out pretty much all day. It was really nice this afternoon. About 5:29, that's what we're working with. The sun's still out there somewhere, but it is pretty cloudy. So my tree decided to come back. I was getting so concerned about it. I was concerned the leaves were not going to come back on that little baby, but looks to me and appears to me that all the leaves have came back, so that's kind of exciting. It's so crazy. If you go back and look at my previous videos, like just watching the whole progress of spring in Michigan, and every week getting a little bit more greenery. So yeah, it's just the whole change is just crazy. It's simply amazing, honestly. One week there's hardly any leaves on that tree, and the next week it's just completely bloomed and full. It's just kind of crazy how that all works out. I'm hoping that we can see some hummingbirds today. Just pray that we can see some. I want to say there's at least 3 living around here. Just cleaned their hummingbird feeders a couple days ago. I want to say maybe Thursday. Tanga, as always, wanting to play ball, but I just want to show you my progress. These are my beans. Beans are finally coming up. I'm not sure why this one's not coming up. Bean plant. I'm hoping these are my onions and they come up. I'm gonna be sad if they don't. I buy so many onions. More beans. Looks like the bugs are eating the crap out of that, so I'm gonna have to, oh yeah, some ants. I'm gonna have to spray them. Plants don't look like they're doing too bad. I got a couple of pepper plants, but I haven't determined if they're doing good or bad. So yeah, everything seems to be growing well. Looks like the ants are eating the crap out of that plant, so I'm gonna have to get some. I use Dawn dish soap and just some oil, like I'll use vegetable oil, some probably olive oil, spray it so the soap stays on there. The soap like locks in with the oil and stays on there, and it's pretty good natural, or more natural, pesticide. So my wildflowers are coming up. I wanted to show you these. Me and the neighbor girl, we try to pepper this hill with wildflowers so yeah, all the wildflowers are coming up. I absolutely love them. I love that this hill gets filled up. And I did plant some raspberry bushes on this hill as well. So there's lots of raspberries for the taking. Some more wildflowers. So yeah, they're all coming back, and that's pretty exciting. Spring is an amazing time of the year. So everything comes up. Makes my heart happy. Some more wildflowers. And some more raspberry bushes. They just take off and they grow like crazy. There's more wildflowers down there. There's some purple ones. So it's exciting that spring is finally here. This is all grown up back here. Believe it or not, there's still a bunch of water back there in the pond. Hasn't completely dried up this year. Everything is finally green. All the trees are finally filled out with their leaves. This one came back. I didn't think she was going to, or he. I don't know if trees are sexed, but I seriously didn't think this one was going to make it this year. It was just awful. It took forever to come back, but it did. There's a robin's nest up in there. And then I showed you guys a while ago this yucky thing right there. Well, one day I was outside and a bunch of black butterflies came out of there, so that was pretty cool. I'm wondering if that was their little home for the winter. So yeah, everything is in full bloom here in Michigan. Everything's green again. So that's pretty nice. Maybe we can catch some hummingbirds over here. Oh, there goes one. Have you guys been having a nice spring in your states and cities? Drop it down in the comments and let us know. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel. If you could like the video, that'd be great. Here comes a little plane coming in. There's an airport over there. Hopefully I got that so you can see it. It's going to land. So I hope that you all are having a fantastic spring. Hopefully it's been nice wherever you're at. There's one up there on that tree. I watch them like a hawk. They're so little and fast. There he goes. All right, so I'm going to make up some concoction for my plants so the bugs will stay off of them. All right, so I watered them. Well, this one especially is getting eaten by bugs pretty bad. So this is the one I want to focus on right now. So I'm just kind of coating the plant with my concoction, my oil and dish soap, and the oil just allows that dish soap to stay on there. So that one I'm trying to focus on because you can see right there the bugs are eating it. And you can see, I don't know if you can see it on there, but the oil is going to keep that dish soap on there. And I'm just kind of going, oh no, just kind of going up underneath of it. And I can't keep a water bottle to save my life. Like, I can never get them to last. They just, These are radishes. You can see a bug's kind of starting to eat at that one. So last year I only had to do this like one time. And it kind of just coats the plant, so the whatever bug's eating it will stay the heck away from it going forward. It's helped me with my gardens. And these ones are just radishes. And we'll keep that oil will keep that dish soap on there. It's just Dawn dish soap. And you can use vegetable oil, olive oil. The same with this one. This one's kind of getting eaten too by something right there. So we're just going to coat it right there. And instead of going out and buying all the junk in the stores for pesticides and all that, that's probably not any good for your plants. I'm just taking my little concoction that I made, oil, water, and Dawn dish soap. I know it's in an alcohol jug, but it's only because I don't have a spray bottle. I'll get a spray bottle, I'll buy them, and then they last for like 2 seconds because they break. And I didn't have any spray bottles. And I'm not just going to run to the store to buy a spray bottle that's just going to break in 2 seconds anyways. You can rub your hands through it, you know, to kind of make sure all the leaves are covered. But that oil will keep that dish soap on there. So it's kind of an oily mess, but keeps the bugs from killing your plants, your vegetables. Because sometimes they will. Just kill them. Little ants growing on them. We don't want them to kill our plants off. See, there's a bug right there. And that's getting it off. It's going to get it right off there. And I always water my plants before I do this, so they have water, and then I don't turn around and spray all this stuff off in them with water, if that makes sense. And again, if you're just coming in, I promise it's not rubbing alcohol. It's just Dawn dish soap and some cooking oil. And I always try to do it when the sun's not beating on them. Obviously, this is not the best thing to do, but if you're like me, you can't get spray bottles to last anyway, so they're kind of a waste of money. And this actually works better, or I'll just get some kind of old jug, put a hole in it. I always use a jug. And it's hard to video and do this, but I hope that you're getting the idea. You can spray up underneath the leaves with this. I do want to focus on this one a little bit because it looks like some kind of bug is getting on that. Aphids, you name it. They'll eat your plants up. And then you can just take your hand and kind of rub through it too. So you're not wasting so much, especially on these plants when they don't have so many leaves. Very inexpensive way to keep the bugs off. And in all my years of doing this, I learned about this little concoction probably 4 years ago. Honestly, I think I don't know what it does. It kind of like revives the plant too, I feel like. Because they're not constantly being... See how this is kind of lumping up? That could be a sign of aphids. How it's kind of curving up. And just making sure that little mixture is all over behind on top and below the leaf. Just making sure it's all on there. Yeah, that one was getting ate up pretty bad, so I wanted to do something about that to try to save it. So see, the oil just allows that soap to stay on there. Keep those bugs off. Because if you just put soap on there by itself, the water, it's not going to stay. And the Dawn does something to keep them off. So hopefully that'll help. It's just a little magical thing that I do. Hopefully it can be helpful for you if you garden. It's just a little tip. Hopefully it will help you get through your gardening season, because you don't want to go and buy a bunch of pesticides for your plants. Maybe you already knew about it. If you did, drop it in the comments. Let me know if it's helped you. So yeah, that's a little tidbit on gardening. Just some vegetable oil, olive oil, excuse me, Dawn dish soap, a little bit of water, just spray on your plants. Keeps the bugs right off. And the oil just allows the Dawn dish soap to stay on there. So hopefully that can help you guys. Okay, I'm just going to hang out here for a little while and hopefully catch some hummingbirds so I can show you guys. Let me give it a few minutes, see what we can see here. It's so peaceful. I hope you guys have an opportunity to just unplug for a moment. Turn off your phones, turn off your TV, and just get outside and enjoy all the beauty that God's given us. I just love being outside when it's this beautiful out. Not too hot, not too cold, not too windy, just perfect. Just listening to all the sounds of birds. Come on, you little hummingbirds. Stop being camera shy. But I hope that you are able to get outside sometime this weekend and just enjoy what God's given us. And if you haven't, hopefully that's why you're watching my video, so you have an opportunity to kind of see what God gives us and what's out here. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. I hope you've seen that. I'll be back. Well, hopefully my videos can bring you peace. And you're able to see the beauty that God gives us. There's two of them. There's playing up there in the yard. Over to my other feeder on the other side of the car. Am I alone when I say I could just sit and watch these things all day long? They're just so beautiful, and there's just something mysterious about them. You can just sit there and like hover in the air. It's just incredible. And there's some people like on Facebook, on other YouTube videos where they just, I don't know, they show these videos of like hundreds and hundreds of hummingbirds surrounding their feeders. I wish mine would do that. I hope some year before I die, I can attract that many. That most definitely has been my plan. But someday I would like to just get to the point where there's just thousands, like they see in those videos. I half wonder if they're even true. It's some kind of AI. But unfortunately, I have not been able to attract that many. Oh, there's a hummingbird over there. He's playing peekaboo on the other side of the feeder. There he goes. And if you're fascinated with hummingbirds, let me know in the comments. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you attract them and you have little secrets to helping me attract more, please drop that down in the comments as well. I would love to know what you do to attract them. And if you are one of the fine people on YouTube that attracts hundreds and hundreds of them, and you have videos of hundreds and hundreds of them around your hummingbird feeders, let me know how you do it. Because I have been on this mission to attract hummingbirds for, I would say, a good 5 or 6 years now. All right, come on, little guys. Oh, here's another one. Here's another one. Here's my little bow tie guy. He's talking to his buddies in there. There he goes. They're up there talking to each other right there. Right there. It's over in that little tree. Just so fascinating. Oh, there he goes. I hope I got all that on the camera. So yeah, they're playing peekaboo. They do not want to come out and play. But I hope that I was able to capture them for the most part so you could see them. Absolutely fantastic birds. I hope that my little tip for the garden, as far as how to keep the bugs off, I hope that was helpful. It's just some kind of oil, vegetable oil, olive oil, Dawn dish soap, water, spray it on the plant, and just rub it all over the leaves. Not going to kill your plants if you don't, mix it too strongly, I'm assuming. But hopefully that will help keep your plants nice and healthy this year, so you can have a nice vegetable garden this year and you don't have to worry about the bugs eating them away. And as mentioned in my other video, if you want to attract hummingbirds, use real sugar. Not the stuff in the stores, not the red stuff. That stuff is bad. It's not good. Just use your white sugar. 4 cups water to 1 cup sugar. Make sure their feeders are cleaned regularly. I try to clean them at least once every 2 weeks. When it starts getting hot, sometimes I will clean them once a week, because they seem to attract more bugs. And you don't want that happening. Another little guy. Oh, here's two. Here's two. Hopefully I got them. Hopefully I got them. Hopefully you were able to see them. I know you probably heard their wings for sure. But not anything too exciting today, guys. I do apologize. No fishing. Just needed a reset day before I have to go back to work. I hope you all have a fantastic week ahead. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. I know they go by so quickly. I again want to thank you all for subscribing to my channel. It means the world to me. Please hit the like button. That tells YouTube that the video is valued and pushes it out there for others to see. If you could hit the notifications, that'll let you know when I post another video. But I do thank you so very much for being here. Hit the subscribe button so you know when I do post another video. Hopefully I can give you some tips and tricks for different gardening things, chickens. There's a robin over there in the yard. That's Michigan state bird. And they're up there, the little hummingbirds talking to each other. And again, I wanted to show you the progress on my tree. Super excited about that. I want to say in one of my last videos, the poor thing was not doing so hot. So here she is today. She is nice and healthy. And back in full bloom. So have a fantastic week ahead, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate every single one of you. Get out there. Get outside. Get in nature. See what God's given you. And don't forget to put something good out into the world. That's what Adam the Woo would want for us. To just go out there and do what he did. And put something good out into the world. So do that this week. I challenge you. Even if it's stopping and saying, hi, how you doing to somebody at the store. You never know what that person is going through. And how much you could actually help them. By just stopping and saying, well, hello there. Look at that beautiful sky. There's always something to look around and be thankful for. God gives us so much. He gives us the birds and the bees and all these trees.